I used to earn £10,000 a year. Now we spend that a month by traveling. So guys, I'm currently in my office. I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what we do as soon as we wake up. This is just your sign that putting in a few years of hard work can get you to where you want to be. Bye.
Bye. Have a nice trip.
Thank you.
Bye.
So let's move, madam, toward the airport.
Yes. We were originally going to the UK to sort our banking situation out because one of our banks, they were holding our funds for a very long time. But after a lot of praying, the funds arrived in the account that we wanted it to be transferred to. So we're going to have a great time with our family and see them. I think it's been about a month and it's felt like forever.
This is new technology. This is my company car. Amazing, huh?
Yes, it's amazing. And now I will watch a movie. Just keep driving for 2 hours. Our flight is in an hour. I'm gonna go to the first class line because Leena's getting the suitcases, so at least one of us can get there. Every single time we come to this airport, it is so empty. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Where are you flying to?
London. Okay, this is the second passport.
I'm on a high, riding all up.
I'm in need of a manicure.
Okay, so at a 15 minutes complimentary. For 15 minutes you may choose. We have back massage with massage.
Okay, I will do a hand massage.
And for you, madam?
Okay, I'll do my hand.
2 hand massages, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did someone like chew gum in here or something?
No, it's like tea tree.
It's eucalyptus.
No, it's not. It's tea tree.
No, it's eucalyptus.
Okay, maybe it is. I don't know.
We can bet on it if you want.
How much?
Your watch.
You really like this watch. Okay, let's actually find out. I think it is eucalyptus. Let's guess. For hand massage, yes.
By the way, what does it smell?
Peppermint.
Okay, thanks. Can we do it together, please?
Yeah, it's
Get together. Because I have separation anxiety. Where are you from?
From Philippines. How about you?
We are from the UK. Our parents from India and Bangladesh.
Oh, nice. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Pretty sure, okay?
So we are just now in our cabin. So we're actually in the one that has showers, which is quite cool. But anyway, as we were on our way, like just this morning in general, I was just thinking about something. Thinking about how sad it makes me when I see individuals who had such big goals and dreams, and when I see what they're doing right now, they've just accepted mediocrity. And that makes me so sad because as a child, we grow up and we dream a lot. We have a really big imagination and we dream about how people want to be. Some people watch movies where they're a pilot. Some people want to be a businesswoman. Like I wanted to be a businesswoman when I was younger. What actually happens is that somewhere along the lines, you lose the dreams that you had when you were a little child. But the question is, why can't you fulfill your dreams? But you know what? I'll actually tell you why. And that's because they're not willing to make sacrifices and they're not willing to take risks. And so because of this, all that happens is that they go on, and as I said, they go to university, they go get a job, and they go on to fulfill someone else's dreams. There's nothing else to it. And all it took was me to choose a different path that most people weren't willing to take, and that's how we got here. What me and Leena do on this channel is not to show off and brag, and I know sometimes it can come across that way. The truth is, we want to show you guys how you can do it too. Our last video that we did was, I think, a 40k day shopping spree in Harrods. We don't show these things to brag, we show them to show you guys what is possible. And if someone's out here telling you that you're only going to be able to earn 40k in a year and that's like a great job and a great great salary to earn. Well, we spent that in a day. I just hope that breaks all the belief systems we have inside you. Wherever that came from, maybe it was your teachers, maybe it was something that you watched on TV, maybe it was your friends, who knows, maybe it was your family. But anyone that's told you in your life that you can't go above a certain limit, as you continue watching, it's going to show you otherwise. Because look at this. I mean, I used to earn £10,000 a year. Now we spend that in a month by traveling. So if you can spend what you made in a year, what does that tell you? See the house?
Hey, would it be possible for you to take those suitcases upstairs? Please.
So guys, back home. Nice and clean. It's looking beautiful. So going to do a quick outfit check. I'm wearing a Marge top which has white lining across the collar and also near the arms, and I'm wearing my Marge trousers which I did show you guys in one of the last vlogs. So I got this from Harrods. So that's my outfit, paired it with my Cartier and my Van Cleef. So guys, just to start off, in the morning I have electrolytes, and these are really good for hydration. Of course, water is amazing, but adding a sachet of electrolytes will allow water to absorb at a much faster rate. We actually got recommended this brand from our health coach. It's not sponsored or anything, this is literally what I use, and it's really nice. It helps me drink more water because of course the taste of water is very bland. So this flavor is called the watermelon salt, and I also ordered this one here which I haven't opened yet, but I have tried it before. Going for the watermelon, or you just see the powder. Now I'm going to just pop it in 2 water bottles because I think putting it in one is way too flavor overload. Okay, in goes first bottle, and I've got like half in here, and I'll put half in this one as well, and that's empty now. You just want to go in and you'll want to shake the bottles, and you can see like the bottles now gone clear. Just give that a nice shake, and I will drink these 2 in the morning. That's number 1. Number 2 is make some boiled eggs and have some berries on the side. Don't get me wrong guys, I don't have boiled eggs every single morning, but since we're in the UK and I'm not going to spend the whole morning cooking, I will just go for something that's quick and easy. Of course, if we're in Dubai, we have our maid. So if any of you guys don't know and you're maybe new here watching this and you haven't scrolled down all the way to the bottom of our YouTube videos, me and Leena, we are Airbnb hosts. We run a short-term rental company here in the UK and also in Dubai. And this is where we rent properties from landlords and we sublease them on sites like Airbnb and Booking.com. And we have some really good relationships with some of our corporate clients who book directly with us on a short-term basis. So that's pretty what we do and make profit from that. So we don't own the properties, but we control them and make money from doing so.
What would you say the difference between waking up in this home compared to the home you grew up in?
Yeah, so the home that I grew up in was a council house, and I'd wake up and there'd always be a lot of screaming and shouting early in the morning. It was very chaotic. Life was very different. The first thing that I think about when I wake up is how am I going to make it out of this place? And the last thing that I think about at night was also how am I going to make it out of this place? It was a very hard time in my life when I was living in a council house, but I took responsibility of the outcome of my life. Even if it wasn't my fault that I grew up in those circumstances, most of the things were given to me. Of course, as a child, you don't have control until you become of legal age. I couldn't control what I saw growing up, but what I did know is that I was going to take responsibility for my life. And that was the only way for me to make a change, because if I was to give power to all these external forces and just say, oh well, it's not my fault, I have no control, I'm powerless and whatnot, that wouldn't give me any type of control over my own personal circumstances. All the power would have been shifted away from me and then I would be the victim. But I didn't do that. So I took accountability of all the good and all the bad that was in my life, and
I decided to do something with the situation I was given. I just knew that getting into business with the rise of online business models, I knew that that would be my way out. I think it's very different now because you guys see me living in a 5-bedroom house in the UK, and you see me living in a 4-bedroom villa in Dubai, and sometimes it looks like it happened overnight.
We have blueberries, we have organic egg, and then we have some halloumis. So guys, I'm currently in my office. I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what we do as soon as we wake up. So we wash up, we have a shower, we get ready, and then we come straight to our office rooms. I like to do red light therapy panels first thing in the morning. All the lights need to be off. So I would sit in front of here. I will be here for around usually 20 minutes on the clock. It then gives me the time to sit here, read as many pages as I can from my book in the next 20 minutes. And usually I am able to read over 10 pages in a day, which is something that I'm trying to do daily. So while I do this, you guys must be thinking, okay, what book do I personally read? So right now I am rereading the book called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. This is by Joseph Murphy, and this is a book that I read very early in my teenage years. I do believe that this is the book that kind of shifted my mind about how everything who you need to be is already within you. You may be going through these terrible things in life. What this teaches you to do is to let go of what's going on. I'll give you guys an example. So you could be stressed about the bills to pay. Now, some people may say, just tell yourself, no, I'm not stressed, I'm fine, there's bills to pay and I'm okay. But actually, your body is a lie detector. So whatever you tell your mind, sometimes your body will start to make you feel like, okay, no, that's not actually right. I am scared that I have bills to pay tomorrow. But what this book actually teaches you is to be aware of what's going on inside, be aware of that feeling in your body. When you open up the bills that you have on your letter and it says that you have this amount to pay, where do you feel that pain, that resistance, that fear? Do you feel it on your neck? You feel it in your head? You want to then sit with it, have a look at where it is in your body, and then slowly, the more you focus on it, the more you do your breath work as well, that feeling that you have trapped inside you, it will then maybe move to another part of your body, and then eventually it will go. So it's just a really good book. I really recommend you guys to get this. Now, just because I am reading this book doesn't mean that, okay, you're gonna go out and start ordering this book and start trying to read books every single morning. No, that's not what really makes you successful. You can read a book, but just make sure you are still doing the actions which will move the needle forward every single day. Let's say where you are right now. If you're at square one right now, you're looking to start a business, reading a book every morning isn't gonna help you make more money, isn't gonna help you start that business. It might change your mindset a bit, but what actually needs to be done for you to start a business is for you to take those actionable steps that will move you forward every day. So I just want to clarify that before everyone goes and starts ordering all these crazy books to read. The books are there to change your mindset. You still have to do the actions to get you there. So after that's out the way, I have a treadmill down here, and what I usually like to do every morning is I take this table up like this and then move my laptop here and my keyboard. So every day we try to get in around 10k steps per day. Now the reason why we do this is because we are just working from home or wherever we are in the world, and we're sitting on our chairs all day, and it's just not good for our bodies. You want to get your body moving as much as you can in the day. Our health coach actually recommended this to us, and ever since we've got this in place, it's been a game changer.
So Leena's just beside me now. You guys have seen I like to have my electrolyte water on the go. What I'm going to do now also is look at hiring a manager. I'm going to make a start on this now. This is how looking for a manager is going so far. There's about 300 applicants in total. I mean, those are the responses, and then you can see right now I've been shortlisting and there's been 114 responses that I've selected that are just going to be deleted because although they filled the form out, they didn't understand what the role was for and they don't have the required skills for it. So that's going to get deleted very, very soon. Guys, this is currently the office
view that we have. So it's not just our living room view, it's also our office view, which is very beautiful.
I'm still finishing up, I've still got a lot of things to do, but what we usually try to prioritize in a day is the most urgent tasks. At the end of the day, as an entrepreneur, there are probably a million things that we have on our list right now. What I do is I get my notepad out and I write a list of 3 things that come to my head, and usually these are the most important as well. So that's kind of how we plan for what we should work on in the day. Everyone has a lot of things to get done. There's so many things to get done, but you need to be able to choose the tasks wisely and focus on the things that are going to be moving you forward daily. The last thing that myself and Uzma want to do is spend all day doing admin tasks. That's not going to be growing the business. Yes, it does need to get done, but we can delay it. So that's kind of what we focus on. What we are looking to do is we're going to be heading to Coventry, which is where we grew up. Of course, our family still lives there, so we're going to be meeting up with them. It's around 4 p.m. right now and we haven't ate yet. So usually in Dubai we have a maid and she cooks our breakfast, lunch and dinner, so it's a bit more easier to eat on time. It's been a while since myself and Uzma have been in the UK and we're having to cook for ourselves. What we're going to do is we're going to go out to eat instead. Of course, the ideal situation would be to have home cooked meals, but we just don't have the time to do that. I know it would only take 30 minutes to 1 hour to do, but we just rather focus on our tasks right now because we have quite a workload to do. Every day you want to have 3 to 5 hours of yourself doing focused work with no distractions. You're in a quiet place and you're just getting the things done. Of course, being in a room together, you think that we'd get distracted, but actually we have quite good discipline where we don't get distracted every 5 minutes and we don't feel the need to talk to each other because she's focusing on her own tasks and I've got my own to do as well. So guys, we are having a snack break. We're currently munching on the viral chocolate that's going around right now, and then we are going to be going back to work. But I just want to show you guys all the sheep that have come out right now. Just gonna walk over there. So one thing about living in the countryside is that you get sheep in your back garden. So it's lovely to see all the sheep here between our work day. It's a wonderful view. That one doesn't like me, clearly. Anyways, going back. So guys, it's getting darker right now outside and myself and Uzma are going to be heading back to Coventry to see our family, and this is what the outfit is looking like right now. So I've got kind of a jean top on and then I'm also wearing matching jeans with that as well. So you guys may be thinking, am I wearing the Rolex that Uzma gifted me for my birthday? But I'm not. I'm actually wearing one of the first watches that I got for myself. It kind of looks like the Rolex, but it's not. It's actually a cheaper £100 watch. The reason why I didn't bring the Rolex here to the UK is because, of course, it's actually very dangerous to wear expensive jewelry like that out. So I'd rather not put myself in that type of situation. Myself and Uzma, we usually don't bring our more expensive pieces out here to the UK. We just leave it in Dubai where it's been put in a safe.
So I've just gotten changed now into the evening outfit, you could say. I'm currently wearing my Moncler jacket, which is a champagne colour with gold hardware, and it hasn't got like the crazy logo. It's just a little something there, which is, I feel like, quite cute. And I'm wearing my brown Hollister set, so it's like a two-piece, you can see it underneath, which actually is also gold or bronzy hardware. Quite basic. We are currently going to go to eat, but also to see my sister because I'm going to be really busy and she's going back to school next week. So we're off to find her some boots so she can wear that to school, because I think the boots that she has right now, she's lost the sole for it, and I'm like, Mom, please throw that away. You can't wear that. That's just like horrible. And I feel even more horrible because I used to wear ripped shoes when I was younger, especially actually during the beginning of our business. I'd always wear ripped shoes, and I remember one guy at work looking at my feet when we were during a team meeting. We were standing in a circle and he was standing right next to me and he looked at my shoes and he was laughing. I don't blame him, but it wasn't the most nicest feeling. So of course he was laughing at my ripped shoes. He was like, oh, what shoes are they? I didn't really
know, but after that he was like, oh, they're ripped. I was like, yeah, I know they're ripped, like duh, like of course I can see that, but I just didn't have the money to buy new ones. So I think that's probably the reason why I'm so on it now with my little sister, because I don't want her to go through the same things that I had to go through, because that was a very traumatic experience, one of them anyway. I just want to ensure that my family never have to go through this, because I worked hard so that I can do these things, so why wouldn't I do them? I didn't work hard for no reason.
Guys, Uzma let me borrow her jacket. I was not prepared.
I think the last time we shared something, we shared like a Gucci scarf or something in Dubai, and everyone was going mad on the YouTube channel on the comments because we were sharing clothes, but we're sharing jackets like it's completely normal.
Freeze to death. Can I borrow Uzma's jacket?
So we're gonna go now. As you guys all know, we're now back in the UK, and this is kind of day in life when we're out here. Of course, I have mentioned many times in the past that there is no one day in the life. Every single day for us looks different. Some days we're locked away, some days we are more flexible, some days it's just a bit of a balance. It all depends on what our priorities are like. And as you guys all know, we also came back from the Maldives about a month ago, and then we went back to Dubai. Now we're back in the UK, and then we're going back to Dubai as well. It's funny because in the Maldives, our butler Angie, she was telling us to extend our stay, and we were like, no, we've got too much to do. And she was like, oh, that's a shame, you guys are going to go back to reality. And I really stood there and thought about it for a second. I didn't say anything, but it really hit me, and I was just like, wait, what do you mean we're going back to reality? What is reality? My thoughts were that we've created a life where we don't ever have to go out to holiday. Our whole life is one big holiday. We live the life that we want to live and the life that we envisioned of living 5 years ago. As you guys all know, we have an Airbnb business which runs on autopilot from the comfort of our own phones, our laptops. Everything is done online. We can make money anywhere that we want to make. We don't have to be tied to a specific location. This is a life that we've created for ourselves, and we want you guys to be able to do that for yourself. You guys should aspire to create a life that you would never have to take any breaks from. A life where you never have to go back to reality, because your dream life is your reality. And you can do that, guys, because me and Leena have been able to do that ourselves. This is just your sign that putting in a few years of hard work can get you to where you want to be, and you can get to a place where 365 days in a year you never have to take a break, and you're always on one big holiday. And we read all your comments, and we see how you guys also have very similar ambitions to the life that we are also living right now. So I hope this is inspiring to you guys, and it's motivating also, because there's not a lot of this online. There's a lot of people on social media showing the quick life and showing how you can make all this money in a few days or 1 month, or change your whole life in like a week. It doesn't happen like that. So if you are looking for the real and honest truth about the come up, then this channel is going to be the one for you. Hello, cutie pie.
Mwah.
Get in. You look so cute.
Yeah.
Can you put your seatbelt on?
I would say get the free.
Can't try the threes on, both of them.
Which one?
That one, try it on.
That one.
Yeah. What are you getting?
Oh my god, wow.
Pick it up then.
What do you want to be when you're older then?
I want to be businesswoman.
Tell me why. If you give the right answer, maybe you can get a toy.
Because I want to get a lot of money, then I want to get more property, then people can guide me to be happy. Then when I grow up, and then I can do everything by myself. Then I can work team together with Uzma and Leena.
With Uzma and Leena, she can work with us.
Then I can be best teams together, then we can be best friends together.
Oh, amazing.
Then all of us can get a lot of money. Then
If you want to work with us, then you have to be a hard worker. Are you a hard worker?
I just do maths.
You do maths? That make you a hard worker?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I get lip gloss.
Get this one as well, hold that.
Okay. I'll get anything what you say. If I get lip gloss, so I can taste them.
Alright, let's go now, come on.
Yay!
So you're getting 2 pairs of shoes. You're getting 1 new
Then
jacket.
I can grow them up.
You can grow into these, not grow them up. Come on.
I can't see them from.
Thank you.
I grow into them. Yeah.
Yes, you'll go into that.
Here you go.
Now. Me today.
Yeah. And then I'll do. I'm saying I really love this, but I appreciate it.
my heart because when I was younger, I wasn't able to get myself these things. I wasn't able to just go in and pick whatever I wanted up. I knew my mum was struggling a lot financially at a very young age. I was very clued up at a young age about like the financial situation that we were in. We didn't have a lot of money. Growing up, I had that mindset where we had to live frugally. But now I get to live out the life for my little sister that I didn't have growing up. It warms my heart. What did you get, Medina? You got a little cute bear?
Yeah.
And what else did you get? You got a jumper? Yeah, you're having a good day, aren't you?
Yeah, and my friend is such a good property girl, and she got 1,000 money, and then she bought me a nice cute bed to sleep with, and then I'm so happy she bought me everything what I want.
Oh, Medina, I love you.
I love you too.
But yeah, I didn't have these things growing up because I used to go to that exact same shop every single half term when it was the summer holidays. I would go to that shop with my mum to get certain shirts and shoes and coats and all these different things, and I remember just like looking at the price and make sure we got the best deal and making sure that we didn't spend too much and we stayed below our budget. You know, I thank my mum a lot because being a single mom, it's not easy. She really did try to spend as much as she could on us and on her children. She would save up all of her hard-earned money just so she could be able to buy us clothes before we went to school. She would work so hard to be able to allow us to go on these school trips and do all these things. So now it's like, this is pocket money. I don't even have to save up for these things. I don't have to work hard to get her a jumper. You know, I'm working hard to take my mum to Umrah. I'm working hard so I can take her to do Hajj. I'm working hard so I can retire her. The goals are much more bigger. The dreams and the vision is so much more bigger. But yeah, it just really warms my heart to be able to do these things for my family now. It feels really rewarding to be able to do this.